Good sweet mercy of how that was super loud. I'm taking that out of my ears. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, not two, but hello, welcome. I just spilled water on my voice. Welcome to today's Chandelier Stream. I am your humble host, Chandelier, and today we are playing 100 Blind Last Defense Academy. It is extremely unpleasantly warm at the moment. So, yeah, that's happening. My mic sounds weird. I think your mic sounds weird, but we are going to make sure that that's the correct microphone, because sometimes it do be not functioning properly. Hold up. Can I, fix the way that this sounds awful and it's too loud? Well, I can do at least one of those things. We're going to see if I can fix both. So, that's strange. That is very strange. Yeah, it is very loud. The audio levels are kind of all over the place. It just kind of do that when it fixes itself. So, yeah, a little peek behind the curtain. Every time you go live, your system will register everything differently. You sounded great, and now you sound really low. Well, in that case, let's turn that back up. Oh no, I know what I have to do. It's fine, I can fix that pretty easily. Options, there we go. Advanced audio properties, I don't even remember what that was set to, like plus 10? Can I even hear, am I allowed to hear myself now? Myself, which is moderately upsetting. I'm gonna have to turn that up louder, aren't I? I am. So let's do that. Listen, guys, half of my content is just technical breakdowns. Technical breakdowns and explanations. This is a technology stream channel. All right, the game. Shush. We don't need to use those words here. I will bite both of you with fangs. You keep messing up your mic. I thought I fixed it. I thought it was better. Okay. So to give you full disclosure, the reason that it's acting weird is because I have a pair of Bluetooth earbuds that I decided to use instead of raise the mic. Okay, I think it was set to like 40 last time, so I'm just gonna put it on 40. And if I'm too loud, you can cry about it. How about that? That one, Janice. Oh, it just doesn't. 40. What are we on about here? I'm at 25. Testing. Yeah, that should be good. It says it's really loud, actually. I'm assuming that was great, not great. But, you know, far be it from me to assume what language you're typing in. Although I do believe in the rules that I am currently unable to change because I can't find the setting. It does say this is an English-only chat. That is not because we don't like other languages. It's because I cannot moderate in other languages. The music is still a bit loud. You know, last I checked, you were a dude with not blonde hair, but you sound a lot like Goldilocks right now, my guy. This mic is too low. This music is too high. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna call Don Julio, and he's gonna come and he's gonna shave your hair, and then maybe it'll grow back in and not be blonde. How about that? How about that, huh? Yeah. Hey, no. You came into my house. I don't even know who Don Julio actually is. Don Julio is a real person. That's a name of an actual character. Hold on. Who is Don Julio? Oh, wait. Is it the name of a drink? Ah, it is not a person. It is a company. It is a brand of tequila. So yeah, I'm going to call Don Julio. They're going to come to your house. They're going to, I don't know, give you a bunch of tequila, and then you'll drink yourself to death or something. I don't know. And I do appreciate the help in all seriousness, but it is more fun. It's better content, I guess, if I fly off the handle. Let's see if we can't fix this extremely awful audio sound, because right now it sounds terrible to me. Like, it sounds really grainy, and I will not be doing that. Well, that didn't fix it. All right, we're just gonna go for the old-fashioned when in doubt. Excuse me, I said when in doubt. Turn it off and back on. All right, how about this? This is probably gonna screw everything that I just fixed up, and then I'm gonna end up having to use the microphones that are hot anyway. And yeah, I'll be very upset. This is actually, like, really annoying to me. Please, I just wanted sound. All right, let's try it again. Take 2, everybody. Nope, it's still bad. Okay, all right, fine, whatever. I will die. I will commit heat exhaustion. Where are my headphones? There we go. Just know that I'm suffering for you guys. I'm suffering for, like, I don't know, probably like negative 0.002 cents an hour just to deliver y'all some entertainment on your Wednesday night. So, you know, when they find me dead from dehydration due to face sweat, you'll know who to blame, and it will be yourselves. Hold on. Frick, I need to actually fix this. No, we're not doing this, actually. These are the wrong tool for this particular job, and I don't feel like dying. Yeah, whilst I'm, you know, freaking doing engine work, how are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing? Maybe if I, like, turn this off and open it again. Yes, end game. But yeah, how are y'all feeling today? Y'all staying safe out there. It is, in fact, a heat wave. Oh, you're playing Simulacra 2. Simulacra 2 is probably the, like, I preferred the story of Simulacra 1, but I feel like Simulacra 2's gameplay was better. And then Simulacra 3 probably had the best gameplay, but the worst story. I really did not like the story of Simulacra 3. Feeling pretty good. Just trying not to be hot as he was. I feel that. He's looking at your favorite character, Rex. Rex. Before we had Andrew Tate, we had Rex, whatever his full name was. And I'm not gonna lie, not a net benefit for society. We can change scenes real quick. Let us roll on over. I might just put up with the slight Rex Keegan. His name would be Keegan. Yeah, I might just put up with the slightly worse audio quality because I don't want to go get my better headphones. And then when the ad break happens, I will switch out. I actually might not have that in me. I might be too picky. I may be too picky for I may be too picky for that. Man, I don't know why y'all keep showing up. But I don't know. It's fun. It's fun watching them get executed. That's gonna sound great out of context. That'll be a great out of context clip, honestly. I don't know what you would call that. I don't know. All right, we're just gonna see if I can stand this. And nope, I immediately can't. All right, suffering it is. We'll suffer, and then when the ad break happens, I'll get the things that will make me suffer demonstrably less. But for now, prepare to hear me complain about how hot these things are. Or maybe I'll be too engrossed in the oh, that's so much better. That's immediately so much better. Oh, I love it. All right, anyway. Last we left off, we were in the middle of being killed by some dude in like a beaver mask who turned into a dragon. That makes about I have no idea what's going on. So let's see what happens now. Oh geez. Yeah, they freaking got the Elden Ring music out for us, huh? How far can you move and how much can you kill? Not much. I am almost... I'm almost considering having them spend the majority of this turn saving. You know, maybe like doing a tiny bit of damage to some things because of yeah, all right. Who can generate the most amount of static? Plus 9%? That's not a lot. Oh yeah, I had you. Ooh, you're in a lot of danger. All right, we're going to have her we got to have her do something. Intestinal lacerations, perhaps? No? Alright, whatever. We're gonna pass the turn, and we're just gonna hope. Ah, thank you for that lovely clip, Usagi. Yeah, we'll end the turn and have 4 bonus AP. It's fine, guys. He has armor. This was honestly kind of like the best thing that could have possibly happened. Oh, he's like completely walled in. Never mind. But, how much armor does he have right now? Can I see that, or is it gone? I don't remember how armor... Hold on. How does armor work? I would like help. Battle. I just want armor. Would be under other, maybe? There's nothing there. Basics. Special attacks, adjusting direction. Specialist skills. Defensive battles. Yeah, near death. Just 5 or less, they will be near death, allowing them to use the last resort. When they dies, you will gain 100% voltage. Yeah, we know that. Enjoy the best of what the... I don't... That's weird. Here we go. Temporary defense, absorb damage. Ooh, that's not great. That is not great. That's not great. He is stuck. All right, let's rescue our boy. Ah, man. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to work pretty hard for this one. All right, you're not the right pick here, and you're still stunned. We may just have to... All right. Defensive stance gives you how much armor? +3. Yeah, we're just going to have you hunker down there. I see you without my chicken nuggets. Oh, my lord. Hello, Cash. She's so excited about murder. All right. We're in like a serious amount of danger right now. We just need to start cutting things. If I can clear a path... Yeah, and then we have to worry about defense. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna focus on saving my... Oh, wait. There is also an entire... Alright. What gives us the most static? Because that's what we need here. We need as much static as can be gotten. Okay. Can she get here and start killing these things? I think so. And then can you clear out these guys? Because that's a concern. Yes, you can. All right, cool. Do that. We want to build up our static, and we want to put pressure on the boss. We may just have to leave this wing open. I hate that. I hate that, but I do need her over here. So she can hit him or do nothing. All right. Wait, can she not hit him? Okay, she can. That's suboptimal. Yeah, this is bad. This was a bad decision. Yeah, this was a bad decision. We're gonna find out what happens. All right. This might have just screwed me over completely and entirely. Oh, is he down? Okay. Last resort. Okay, no, do not end turn now. Let's find out what this does again. Systems. Last resorts. Oh dear. Thank you for the subscribe, Cash. I can't win faster. I'm currently trying just not to lose. Nope. I would just love if they... What does the last resort do besides kill them? Ah, there we go. Even if they die, all allies will be revived for the next wave. So go ahead and... Yeah, that feels like a bad... Okay. So... He may just need to do this because he is going to die either way. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do this, and then we're gonna have to eat the penalty. It's worth it, but I don't like it. I'm sorry for sacrificing you. It was the only way. I'm sorry. Oh, are you unfrickin' cool? Yeah, you're pretty good at covering this area. Okay. So you guys are gonna focus on this side. So let's just start that now. If I have you kill this guy, will he die? No. We also can't... I hate this. I hate having to decide between... We'll come back to you. Attack +1. Okay. And then... How much damage would that even do? Not enough to warrant stunning you for 2 rounds. Alright. What's your... big area clear? It's not worth. It's not worth. Alright. We're just gonna have her... Right! No, she's really good for this, because she can just keep killing the small guys. Alright, you hit this thing now. Honestly, just hit him again. A net only loss of 1. All right, we're feeling good. We're feeling crispy. We're feeling crispy. All right. I like it. All right, that does not a ton versus which would do not much more, actually. Either way, one of these is going to hit the thing. One of these little goovers is going to hit the tower. So we're going to move her into a better position, do that, and then we're just going to hit the big guy. If I boost it, attack +1. Yeah. All right, let's see how much that's worth. And yeah, just hit him. Right, she's taking damage every single time he does that. Oh, and she gets an attack boost every time she does that. Sick. All right. All right. Okay. We're feeling good. Yeah, end my turn. Hopefully she lives. Oh, I see why you did that. I feel like that was a bad decision on your part, because now we can just hit you. Yeah, you just die now. Low-key suboptimal play, my guy. Gains a random buff after taking action. That's actually pretty sweet. You are farming. I'm sorry. I mean, oh yeah, it'll just heal fatigue. Whatever. Just hit him again. Sick. And now we win. It's only fitting that the scary one gets the kill. What are you speaking? What is that, French? What language you speaking out there? Guys, we got through and we only had to sacrifice one of our soldiers. Break his hands. You have a sword. Stab him through the hands before he starts doing that Naruto bullcrap. Take prisoners, but not with their hands intact. Sure. What, because he transformed into something? Stab his hands. Let me tell you about a little guy named Jesus Christ. He got stabbed through the hands. Stab him through the hands. No, it was the hands. No, because he specifically had him they put their hands through the holes in his hands, not wrists. I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. My theology advisor has informed me I might be incorrect about the placement of the holes.
So much for that idea. So, what do we do with this one? We beat it, but
break the things that he did a weird movement with that turned him into a dragon. I don't care if you're just European and actually not evil. We're breaking your hands.
Is it talking?
It was talking before. It spoke in its backwards language to turn into a dragon.
Hey, what you trying to say? You understand us, right? Speaking human talk.
What if he was European and evil? I don't really care. Either way, break his hands. I don't. Are you begging for mercy right now? No. You came here. Ato might be right. We couldn't understand the commander's words, but its breathing was ragged and its voice sounded frightened. Desperate, even. My guy, we'll let you live in a cell with barely functional hands. We'll let you keep your thumbs. How about that? No, we need information.
What?
Was I not clear? We are at war. This is one of our enemies. That's all we need to know.
See, so I was with you taking charge earlier, but like, we have zero information. Here's a source of information.
Trying to understand or sympathize with it is just a waste of time. Somebody kill it so we can finish up here.
Another reason Hiriko shouldn't be in charge.
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. Step aside.
It will take two of you to restrain her. Act accordingly. Well, I struggled to put what I was feeling into words. Yeah, okay, she didn't... Wait, guys, don't let her do this. No, stop her! No, seriously, stop her! Why am I watching from his perspective? Performing a finishing blow on a commander and absorbing their power will boost your skills and voltage gain rate? Don't make me execute this man. Oh, I can decide who performs the finishing blow. This is a crazy thing to force me to do.
Let me do it.
This is also insane. This is terrifying. Oh, she ain't doing it with the weapon. That is just the infuser. Oh, Lord have mercy. She's using the infuser to absorb his blood.
Exquisite.
They really took the Danganronpa but Fire Emblem idea and ran with it, huh? See, this makes us seem like the bad guys. Using the word extermination really makes us seem like the bad guys. Oh, what just happened? Did you absorb its power? Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I feel stronger now. Crazy thing to do just off rip. Sometimes it seems like there's nothing Hemoanima can't do. Just what is this stuff anyway? It's blood magic. I don't know. I just try to make the most of it. Man, check out the body. It's shriveled up like a mummy or something. Is this what happens to them when they lose their power, including you? That's also a human. What a tragic end. Don't pay it any mind. They're our enemies. Remember that. Why was the commander's power so much like ours? Man, I hate it when I am smarter than the people I'm talking through. Who knows? It's just one damn mystery after another around here. And now we can't even ask Siri about any of it. Why not? Is he still oh, do you not know? Right, he was unconscious. No, what? What happened? It's like this. Why'd you start with this like this? Just tell him Siri died. Oh. Wow, the MVP was the person with a boosted level who does most of the killing? Great. How was this an S-rank battle? We had a fatality. That should preclude me from getting S-rank, right? Why does her axe have spikes on it? And there's a man catcher on the back. That's interesting. And a little unsettling. Curved grade. Yeah, a little bit. What? No way.
Sirius dead? How? When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad.
How did he... It's like, if they invaded the school and kidnapped him, that wouldn't make any sense, because why would they not just kill us?
Who could have done this?
You know? It's thanks to the clue you gave us that we were able to find Sire. I just wish it hadn't been like this. Or been like this. But what about the agreement we had with him? He said we'd be allowed to go home after 100 days. Ooh, that's a good point. He's even going to tell us the truth about everything. Now we'll never find out why we were chosen. Or what's being kept in the defense room. I mean, you can just enter the defense room. Thought you were against believing anything Sire told us. I was, but once I saw there was no way of getting back to the complex on our own, I realized there must be some truth in what he said. Yeah. Whatever he was going to tell us next, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing, at least. Maybe he's got a spare. like another body that whoever's controlling him can jump into? If he did, he'd have done that already. I can't stand him. We're basically better off than we were before. I mean, maybe you'll join the armed forces so that we're not fighting by ourselves. Are we really supposed to sit around with no one to tell us why we're here or what we're doing? There's not a lot else we can do. We've proven pretty definitively we can't get home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the whole world go to hell. That's if that explanation wasn't a lie. We never got the chance to hear the whole truth. Well, what a pickle. Sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It's been a rough day, and I did my... No. You need to be here for this. You're part of this too, you know. And you didn't even do anything today. A good night's sleep might help us see more clearly. At any rate, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell you the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady on my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle. So we're calling it here for today? Yes, I think that would be best. I'd like some time to process all of this. We're done talking then? Sweet. I kind of tuned out after the first... I love her, and that's really annoying. Having successfully made it through our second battle. That's the second? Crazy. Dude, I'm so excited to spend 700 hours on this game off stream, because this is, like, really interesting. Staring at the ceiling, I'm pondering the same questions over and over. Defend the school for 100 days, then return home. That's what Sire said. But now that he's gone, was there anyone left to hold up that end of the deal? When our time was up, would someone else show up and take us back to our old familiar residential complex? There's... The reading experience out loud sometimes do just be frickin'... I've been chewing on my tongue a lot the last couple of weeks. The phrase weed-smoking girlfriend has damaged my English for just so much. None of you know what that means. It is a thing a friend of mine once... We were joking around and we just referred to... I don't even remember what the game or the show was. There's a love interest and we just referred to her as his weed-smoking girlfriend, despite the fact that she did not smoke weed, nor was she his girlfriend. And now that's just... that is simply how I refer to every character. Senna just had was familiar face. Is it Darumi? Yeah, it makes more sense. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late. But this is when I become Nagito and murder you. Oh, hey, Eito. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. Right, because we saved his life. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. I mean, yes, thank him, but also, like, it is kind of the bare minimum that he should do when you are fighting to protect his life in particular. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Awesome. I'm still not sure I trust you, but, like, I appreciate you. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. Felt. But thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes, it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome, so long as we have each other. Right, I forgot that this is where they concentrated all of the cringe. I'm sorry. That was, like, sweet. He just kind of lays it on a little too thick. It's not that I disagree with what he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. Man, it shouldn't be awkward for someone to be sincere. If we think of it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, then maybe it's not so bad. I mean, that is what weapons should be. Yeah, I guess not. We still don't know what it is or what it's doing to us. Like, you did just watch one of your classmates drain a guy's blood into her infuser or whatever. Like, maybe don't become vampires so excited. Oh my gosh. They're kind of vampires. Not, like, really, but they're kind of vampires. That's kind of cool. What are they talking about? I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me. Awesome. Now, if you can get a few of the cannon fodder characters onto the front lines, that would make me very happy. Having said his piece, Ato extended his hand toward me. An expectant smile. Shake his hand. Shake his hand. Please. Thank you. Give it a firm shake. Thanks. Same here. And now you're comrades in arms. All right. I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Excuse me, I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. I wonder what his condition is. I'm like very curious. Like why, because Sirius picked us in particular. So why pick someone with a, like a medical disability? Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Excuse me. Yeah, see you. Oh, that's so funny. We're seeing the ghost of our instructor wake us up every day, and he's a ghost. That's goofy. That's really goofy.
Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable.
Great pep talk.
Way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh, the thing, it was the plant monster, right? Yeah, I remember that. I don't know why it took me that long to remember that. Even with Sire gone, his automated announcements kept yeah, we know. We need to discuss what we do from here on now that we're on our own. Okay, every time it explains something to me that I already know and have already had explained to me, I'm just going to assume that that's not Kodaka and it's the other guy. That is extremely spiteful, petty, and mean, but, like, yeah, he traumatized me with his other game, so I feel justified. Whoop, wrong button. Do I risk talking to him? Fine. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? Unlikely. If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. Have you seen where we are? I feel... Okay. Cool, he likes animals. So is he like the Disney princess among us? Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? I don't know if I... Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so... There it is. Can we, like... I was gonna say dunk him into water. And that's kind of just reinforcing his victim complex and, you know, not giving him the tools he needs to, like, grow a spine. There are 10 people here. Nobody cares. There is not enough people here for us to have prejudice. Probably. Dude, his inferiority complex pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of hate him. I kind of... Alright, where's the frickin'... Give me the map! Thank you. Yeah, everyone else is there. That's actually interesting. Wow, rude. He has no personality other than, oh my gosh, I'm the worst, you shouldn't speak to me. Which, like, there's only so much of that you should be willing to push through before you just decide this person needs to get a personality. How can you eat at a time like this? Because you're no longer eating dry bread. What better time is there? Now that Siri's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. The dry bread thing was really funny. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. But that's his personality? No. See, if your personality is, oh, I suck and everybody hates me and you probably shouldn't be around me or else they'll hate you too, that's not a personality, that is a victim complex that you are internalizing to prevent yourself from forming actual human connection. And once again, there is only so much of that anyone should be expected to push through to interact with you. I'm not saying you don't deserve to interact. Like, I'm not saying you don't deserve friends. I am saying you should be an actual person. Sounds like a personality to me. Well, I'm not shocked that it sounds like a personality to you, Cash. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. What? Does taco rice need to be... That was mean, Shandel? Okay. It was mean. But Cash is mean to me, so I feel justified. Y'all cannot let Hiroko lead you. This is a bad direction. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Anyone who doesn't fight will be executed. I'm assuming that's what she's going to say. What was it you wanted to tell us? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like Siri barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Ato proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to sweep Mercy across their stomach. See, she's a better version of being depressed. No. This is actually... No. This is actually a very good point. She's the better version, because she's also depressed, but instead of, like... She's kind of the opposite extreme, where she's like... What is it? I think the term is manic depression, although don't quote me on that. Like, she's overcompensating by being extremely peppy and just kind of trying to, like, burn through... In the words I think she would use, kind of burn through the fun parts of life so that she can end it quicker. Which is not healthy, but is a better way to interact with other people. Don't quote me on that. No, don't do that. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when time's up. We could be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever, sharing a... See, every time he speaks. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Enter the freaking room. Take the fire extinguisher. Oh, gosh. I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Why are you surprised? Why are you shocked? Poor guy. He is... I do feel bad for him, but, like, I can't help him if he doesn't want to be helped. Spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping into the conversation so casual. My guy. She didn't slip it in. She just stated it. Uh-huh. I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Because she stepped up. We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Alright, chill out. I get it, we've both seen Attack on Titan. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. This is Byakuya's daughter. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight? Tatakai! Tatakai! The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you'll have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Hiriko's stance was an extreme one. There's no doubt about that. Yes, but also not. Given the extreme circumstances, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. It's one of the most logical ways. Okay. You're overstating it. I'm assuming this was not the part written by Kodaka. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. Alright, will people fall in line or are they going to resist? I believe that Takamaro will fall in line. I don't think Darumi cares. Eito will do whatever we do. And the, what is it? The Quintet of Cowards? We're going to find out. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Calm down. It wasn't that bad. She just said she's in charge now. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms because you're teenagers and have no sense of any freaking decorum. Hiriko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to... My gosh. You could counter her. Yeah, beat her in a duel. Take charge. Just wander around and look for something to do. I feel like that was a subtle direction. Where is everybody at right now? I can't even hang out with him. He's doing that. Ooh. Bunch of people are in here. Also math. Wait. Oh, okay. So they're in the defense room. She's in the war room. The infirmary's empty. I kind of just want to go training. If I'm totally honest. Literature, math, gym. She's also math. But we can't hang out with her right now. Oh yeah, let's see like what we need to upgrade. Oh, he's an Aries. Is anyone here a Libra? I'm like actually like, okay, no. The one astrology thing that I know, and it's just not there. There it is. Let us commence with the leveling up. We have a decent amount of spare points. I need my linguistics boosted. Which means it's not a bad way, or not a bad, if it wasn't 1200, I would probably prioritize leveling him up, but we're not going to do that. She has 2 abilities. This one's maxed out, and I can't level her up because she needs higher math. Darumi also needs that. Sure. Upgrades are very important. I need my linguistics to go up to get upgraded, which means, oh no, I have to hang out with my favorite character? Oh, the horror. Oh no. I have to go speak to Darumi. I feel so bad for her. Anyway, let's hang out with the best character in the game. Want to eat some snacks? Is the only thing she does eat snacks? I find having snacks for all 3 meals. It's crazy. Creativity went up by 6. That's huge. I don't know if that helps us. I really appreciate the fast travel. It's like kind of very important. I should hang out with Eito, if for no other reason than to boost my math, but I kind of don't want to. So I think we'll use the training room to get some reps in, you know? You know how it is. Linguistics has not been boosted. I wonder how that all actually goes up. Anyway, let's do... Oh, it's just the same ones. Will we unlock new ones? Yeah, let's do this and see what happens. I'm very curious. I also realized we had 5 the last time, but I thought it was... Yeah, okay, it looks like the limit's 4. Okay. You burn the chaff on this side. Can you get to this guy? Yes, you can. Cool. Farm us an AP. And then Darumi, just once again, be the best, most useful, most wonderful character in the game. You kill 3 either way, and 2 are going to get through, so it doesn't matter. And then we're going to end the turn and let them kind of collapse. Ooh. All right. Yeah. She can farm 2 points this way. Or not. Whatever. Ooh. We can actually get a decent amount of use out of this. Oh no. That's upsetting, but it's gonna have to work out. Ooh, we have a boost. That's very important. What does your special look like? Not worth. Can you even walk to use this? No, you cannot. Alright, what's yours look like? Not good enough. What about you? There we go. That's something. That's worth its weight in bacon. Yep, we're just gonna have to... Oh, she's gonna be stunned out there by herself. That is fine. It's fine. There's only one wave. Yeah. Alright, let's just have you... Irritating. I have to spend an entire additional thing just to... I don't even know if those things attack the central node now that I think about it. They might not. Yeah, we're gonna let that pass. We're gonna start the next round with 7 points. Okay, so the little guys do absolutely nothing aside from attack the... Okay. Right. Okay. I've got it now. I understand it. I understand it now. These guys only attack the shield node, and the scary looking ones that give us AP when we kill them. They attack us. Honestly, I feel pretty okay with the performance on that one. Takumi is quite useful. Neat. I don't even know what a nice kill means. Ah, my arm hurts. Oh, is it now? I am considering starting to skip those because they never change. And you know, he's no Monokuma. I love Sire, but he's no Monokuma. Hello, Mello. Welcome, welcome. I used to, before I joined the army, I used to stay up late and play video games and watch random YouTube videos until 3 a.m. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. It's a good thing to do after nighttime falls. And so my ears covered in sweat. It's actually kind of very uncomfortable. To close. Can I switch earmuffs and not want to jump out of a window? Not really. We're gonna stick with what we've got. All right. It's okay. You don't gotta keep saying good morning, Vietnam. I get the point. I get it. Leave me alone. It's morning. Hiroko. Okay, I guess he's accepting it. Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. I mean, there's going to be, like, objectors. They're not just gonna fall in line. She might. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah. Morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. Yep, that's about what I expected to happen. You can't just claim authority, you have to earn it, you know? Oh, shoot. The freaking quintet is staying in their freaking rooms. What did I say? Did they, like, all get together and say we're gonna conscientiously object? I shouldn't go into someone else's room. Alright, fine. I just know that they're going to, what? Go on a hunger strike or something? Like, what are they gonna do? She's probably just gonna, like, kick the doors in and be angry. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me, or are the ones who are missing the cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. You should, like, not to support your your military dictatorship, but you should not let them do that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, on the one hand, I don't want anyone to be forced to fight, but on the other hand, it's like, they are forcing them to fight without offering assistance, but also benefiting from the umbrella. Like, they're contributing nothing and taking advantage of everything, which is, like, not okay. Especially when the thing they're taking advantage of is everyone else putting their lives on the line. Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Holy. Yeah, I guess she thought ahead on that. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Dang. Damn, he's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness! It does sound pretty Spartan, doesn't it, Takumi? I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. I mean, like, it doesn't feel good, but it's kind of the only thing to do, because, like, again, you're fighting for them. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiroko said, that's what being at war is all about. I get you, though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's going to put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. I'm like actively concerned about the direction this is going. Cause like, She does not possess much in the way of empathy. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack. I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer not to just sit around. Free time. Are they like under house arrest or something? Yes. Yes, in fact, they are. They are indeed under house arrest. That's unfortunate. You know what I want to do actually? Today we're going out. We're going on an adventure. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press yeah to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. Wait, what? Oh, to go on a simple, skipping straight to the results. None of your skills will activate. Interesting. I don't know why you would ever do that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I can bring 3 people with me. Minerals and machines up. I don't know. I kind of want to see how we do if we don't have Hirika with us. But that also might be a bad idea. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I've been relying on her a lot. It is insane to me that not a single one of them has thought to use this to enter the frickin' door. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations, where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will net you valuable materials. Press Y to check your surroundings and do all that. Yeah. How do I travel between... There she is. Yeah, I just want to get out as far as possible. Hold on, I would like to view. So if we just keep going in this direction. Where's the nearest checkpoint? There's one. It's not really on our way. I don't even know if we can get through those. Okay, so I guess we should have started from the school front. Can I change? No? Okay. Well, all right, so I guess we'll go out and then to the left, but we'll aim for this one. We'll see if we can get out that far. Find lots of clovers. Look for a 4-leaf clover. Yep. Moving forward, we will be more conservative with that. Pick regular clovers. Yep, I'm not even worried about that. We need to avoid. Press a button. That kind of pissed me off, I will not lie. What is 5 spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 this way will land us on a combat. It's okay. We were gonna have to do it one day or another. I just miscounted, that's all. Oh, never mind. We started with bad. We started with not great. We started with suboptimal.
Got it. Let's give it to him.
Draw their attention, please. Be scary. Be hard to ignore.
Rev it up.
Yeah, just move slightly over and just keep hitting them. He has 6 armor. Yeah, just hit everything you can. I don't like this. I don't like how close he is to us. That's bad. That's not good. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Yeah, bud. It's okay. We will just avoid every combat from now on. Wait, what? Oh, it's just flight +2. And you earn a large amount of voltage. Cool. You know what? Yeah, sure. I don't know if we get to carry this over, but on the off chance we do, why the heck not? Not bad at all, Takumi. That's what I imagine he sounds like. Man, I'm uncomfortably warm. Yeah, we win, and I feel like, in a very real sense, we lost. Suddenly I'm able to move. You're caught in a huge spider web. Alright. Of course you went back to retrieve your clothes later. Yay! I'm glad that we didn't get killed by a giant spider. Oh, I'm really glad that that wasn't like radioactive. We cannot afford to be taking damage right now. Boop, boop, boop. We did it. Strange seeds. Jump and try to catch him. Sick. We've managed to not take damage. Sure. We can end at any point. How much? What do we got? 6 out of 9? Okay. What does that mean again? Help. What do the spaces mean? Someone please tell me. Well, I guess we're going to find out. Trial by fire. It's a bad idea. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Destroy it. Okay. My years of playing Legend of Zelda have come in handy. What is this? You can't extinguish these flames yet. That's a shame. Where can we end up going out this far? Oh, okay. So I don't really want to risk too much. I'm so glad that it No! This is bad. This is, as the children say, not good. No bueno. Suboptimal. A net negative. Okay. So, if you rock up here and you do all of this, you gain a whole bunch. A whole bunch of voltage. Can she kill them? Not really. She can kill those. Takumi, our savior, we are keeping Ato back and far away because he is made of glass. Yippee! Can you hit them from where you are currently? You can, kind of. And in doing so, gain us more voltage. She's kind of the most useful character in the entire party. I'm not gonna lie. And me saying that has probably doomed her to being beaten to death. You sounded way too happy about that. She sounded way too excited to be screwed. I'm not letting you die. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you, Darame. You will not fall today. Honestly, I'm just gonna... Oh, it tells me what it can do. Stop sounding excited about that. You know what? Just for that, you'll get what you deserve? Oh, the last resort is the same as your, Interesting. Yeah, we're not doing that. No, actually, we're gonna let Takamaru aura farm. Cause he never gets to. Yeah, anyhow, we've officially overextended and need to go home. We got a large pumpkin. That was definitely worth dying for. Fish it out with a net. Yeah. Alright, I just want to see what these mystery spaces are, but this is a bad idea. Use a treadmill. Awesome. I mean, if Takumi took the damage, it can't be that bad. Grab it. We got a cloth scrap. Yippee. It's time to leave.
That should do it.
So, what did we learn? Not much. I learned I'm out of water. The exploration sections are a lot of fun and stress me out.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
Good night. The heat's kind of sucking the life out of me right now. My room is very hot. It does not have any form of insulation. Wait, what? Yeah. Is she gonna start holding summary executions? Is she gonna commissar this? Cash, you're so funny. You're so fun. I know you only redeemed that because I just said I was out of water too. Well, the joke's on you. There were drops. He looks different.
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Is that supposed to be like a commemoration?
Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
Ah.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell
Dang.
you all about how they work in person. See you there.
The rec room and leisure lounge. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without Sire, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the TRC. Back to Karua. It'll all work out somehow. It always does. I'm the protagonist, right? On the 3rd floor. Let's see. Oh, they're still in there. Did she forbid them from leaving? I want to check on them. I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. My guy, you're living under a military dictatorship, and there's only one person enforcing that. Like, you're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me that one of you is going to enforce her frickin'... I mean, it's not even really draconian. Came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hideko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She's not that bad. I believe in it. I believed in it from day 0, and I believe in it now. Where's the lounge? Come on, guys. She's not that scary. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. This definitely feels... This is not what I would have expected when I hear the term lounge, but this is neat. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have negative impact on your health. Excuse me. I don't know what that is crawling on my screen, but it's gone now. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiriko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. That's crazy. I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiriko would just descend into an intensive training set. I feel like she's not that bad. A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool after training sounds like pure bliss. Then there's a gigantic pool. Why can't I look at the pool? Oh, I can move around. That's neat. I think we can rest here after a swim. What is this, a resort? I mean, it's West Point. I'm certain West Point's got something like that. So this is the rec room. Guys, look! Gambling! It's one of the most normal places I've seen here. What do you mean normal? This looks like Las Vegas. Hey, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? Two. I can read. I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery anime or heart. What? My gosh. I understand that I'm playing into the stereotype, but we can do it, guys. We can help her. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Sirie's not here to tell us how it all works? I can read English. Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eido's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words. Or small ones. Or phonemic awareness in general. Really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. I feel like you're contradicting yourself. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. She's the best character in the game, guys. Oh, is this where the thing for gifts for hanging out with people is? He's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? No, it's War and Peace by, Leo Tolstoy? I don't remember his full name. It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a Giftomatic. Wasn't it called the same thing in Danganronpa? A Gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Huh. Step 1, select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2, insert the Oh! We can make stuff. Yeah. And strengthen your esprit de corps. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm assuming it's French. So this is the thing where we can use the materials we gather when we risk our actual lives. Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of items and it can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. I love her so much. Or games that were banned for being too extreme. Yes, actually. Seriously, it really is extensive. It sounds like magic, or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revive-O-Matic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. I mean, I've only intentionally used it once. Do you think giving gifts would help us alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. Just talk to people, please. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. And free time starts. I'm going to check out the gift-o-matic and just see what we can use. What are the kinds of rooms that the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? When will the others get to eat? Like, is she actually going to starve them into fighting? Ooh, further boost my grades. That's actually huge. That's actually very important. I mean, yeah, we can also, like, assume you'll need BP and material. Oh, so this also uses battle points. In addition, you need key items to make certain gifts. Can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Sick, actually. That's very cool. I sound extremely monotone. Whoop. Oh, we can hang out with the person starving everybody else to not death, but desperation. I actually would like to hang out with Hiriko, but I would like to see if I can do this first. This isn't going to take up time, is it? Well, I would love to have this on hand. How much does it cost? Oh, yeah, easy. We got this. Oh, you make it and then you give it to someone. Folk song compilation. Get Stardust to unlock. Pressed flower. Notes on a depressing that this is all ridiculous. Also helpful when you don't want anyone to see what you're reading. I feel like that's for the female twin whose name also escapes me. This is Hiriko, 100%. Maybe Eito. Milk bottle lid. Pretty shell. I just want to see. Dear sister gift box. That's funny. Each holds about 10 liters. That's a pretty, yeah, that's a pretty sturdy balloon. Toolkit, festival goods, detective merch, fortune telling, planisphere, bath salts. Keep that away from anybody in Florida. Oh, this is another. There's a lot of moisturize and bring out the shine. Do I want to assume? I'm so curious as to like who would like what. I mean, we just kind of have to try it out. Used by a legendary pacifist, doesn't cut, but is a dangerous blunt weapon. Making it suitable for make-believe and roleplay. That's Takamaru. I don't know who cooks. Are you kidding me? Are you... Torture restraints. What am I... What is going on here? Yeah, we're just gonna see if it works. Crafting complete. Oh, and then... Dang. It didn't work. Analysis went up by 6. Gifting these will maximize the grades. Celebrity food. Really? You can check they prefer to... Oh, you can check it in there. And you'll be given hints as you do student activities. Oh, okay. Gather these hints, make all the gifts you can. All right, cool. Well, it didn't work out, but it wasn't a complete waste of time. I would like to hang out with Takamaru. I think we're gonna hang out with... Well, actually, do I still need to boost my linguistics? I don't know how you do that. You gotta boost your creativity and your literacy. Interesting. Some type of accessories, food, items, books. Yeah. Ad start in 1 minute, 40 seconds. Thank you very much, Panda, for the what? My entire brain just shut down. It is the sun. The sun is evil and is killing me. I mean, this is a pretty easy layup, so we're gonna we'll rock with. I didn't mean to do that. I just want to see what she says. Come act in this movie I'm shooting, okay? No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get her a movie. Oh, guys, look, she wants to direct a movie. Ignore the fact that it's about to become, like, extremely dark. Yeah, but, like, and send the TRC into a total spiral of terror. So I need you to act in my movie as a corpse. A corpse? Yep, all you have to do is die on camera. No. I'm not going to commit seppuku for your movie. Besides, that has nothing to do with acting. It's fine. I can just bring you back with the Revive-O-Matic. Filming starts now. I have the set ready over there. Guys, she's the best character in the game. Like, I simply do not care what you say. Ads in 20 seconds. All right. Those of you who are on the ads, enjoy, I don't know, being told to get a toothbrush. I'm going to drink water. I shall be back in a moment. I have returned with milk. Actually, no, it's not milk, it's water. I feel like drinking milk in the humid heat that I'm suffering through would cause my entire body to kill me. But, yeah. Wait, whoa. I ran as fast as my feet could carry me. That's so funny. Yeah, milk, you know, because it's the meme. It's the joke. Is this the joke? I wanted to give her a movie. I didn't mean to accidentally start it. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try different keywords to see what you come up with. This is really cool. That's super awesome. He's still a growing boy. Yeah, dude, it's for my bones. Gotta strengthen my bones.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Yep.
Well then.
This is such a cool dude. I love so this game is obviously not affiliated with Danganronpa in any way, but like I love the callbacks that it gives and like the mechanics that it continues to refine. Like, dude, this is so cool. It's the spiritual successor to Danganronpa. And as someone who loves Danganronpa, that's huge. I'm still kind of and granted, I don't really know. I think his name was Kizu something. I forgot the director of Zero Escape's name. I don't know what like his specific contribution to this game was, but I'm very curious to like find that out. I'm gonna look more into like the development of this game. 'Cause I'm very curious to see like what the spice he added was. And as far as I'm concerned, the only thing that feels distinctly him is having everything I already know restated 7 times. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. Yeah. What's her next? I really wanna. I'm very concerned about them. Not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. They're being starved to death, Takumi. Hey, whatever happened to that ghost? Dude, if this was me, I would have tried the fire extinguisher so long ago.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day
enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave a way for humanity's future greatness.
Be ready to give your lives
to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy. Yes, we get it. They're just other people, and we're being pitted against each other. I don't know why. The enemy commanders have families. Like, it's tough for me to empathize with them, because all I've seen is the dude in the weird, over-designed suit, and, you know, people being torn limb from limb by those things he is the commander of. So, like, you know, fair where fair is fair. I kind of didn't feel that bad about killing him. I just wanted to interrogate him. Something interrupted my thing. Huh? Sounds like somebody's there, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Please tell me this isn't like a sudden combat drill. Took a few hesitant steps toward the door. Keep your infuser on you. Guys, the best character in the game. She's not. I wonder what's going on with her. Darmi? Is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. I really wanted that to be a joke. So hey, you want to come die with me? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on. It'll only hurt for a second. What's going on with you?
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
The performance of that was fantastic. Hold on a minute. You've been Darumi to bruh. I'm so worried about her. I know that I'm doing the meme. I know I'm doing the I can fix her meme, but I love her. She's the best character. Junko if she wasn't dropped on her head as a child. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would cheer you up. Uh-huh.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Oh no. Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? No. You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye! Giving me the most, or second most annoying one, and the one who will make me the most sad to see her hunger exhaustion. Oh, is that what this is? She locks them up for 2 days just to, like, for the hunger to spike, and then she's gonna, like... Okay, here's my prediction, right? We're gonna bring them down, and there's gonna be, like, a bunch of food laid out, and she's gonna be standing in front of it, be like, this could all be yours if you just sign your soul away to the military. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. I'm gonna start with the guy I want to speak to the least. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure I rang the yeah. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiriko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What's she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. I mean, she needs cannon fodder, man. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. I will not comment. No, not really. I've said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Regular people just don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. There were many second thoughts. I get what you mean, but fine. Hiriko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. Dang, I kind of empathize with him there. Man, we're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. See, so the thing that makes me very upset about that exchange is that the writing is taking a like very realistic and empathy forward tone, which means that Tsubasa, who is a character I empathize with significantly more than Gaku, is going to make me cry. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to cry. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiriko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? She said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiriko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment. She slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Please don't start doing summary executions. I don't want you to do summary executions. That would be bad. That would be suboptimal. Oh, we're missing 2 people? Who are we missing? The twins aren't going to come? Wait, there's no shot. There's no shot the twins refuse to... Is this them? Shoma and Kako, maybe? I shouldn't just go into some... Okay, so they're just objecting. Which, good on them, I guess. Oh, they're right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What's Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we get started? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. That's crazy. Wood is edible. Hiroko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. I'm not reading your lines, my guy. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yeah, I am. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Imo, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I have decided you are going to leave this school. Yeah, I had a feeling. Huh? What do you mean, leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? I mean, it's effective. Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much of a difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever. So Byakuya coded. Yeah, she is really Byakuya coded, and I really like her. She's really cool. And yeah, this feels bad, but is not wrong. Just 5 days? Brother, just make a choice. If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. And hey, in her defense, she wouldn't, mess with the crime scene for the lulz. Like, we all remember when Byakuya did that. It was kind of, it was messed up, man. I think about that every now and then, and I'm like, dang, That's insane. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiriko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. It makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds. I know, sheesh. It's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it could go to hell for all I care. Why is there always that character that assumes everyone is their friend? I mean, like, it's like, okay, imagine you're put in a group of people, right? Are you yourself more prone to assuming that you're all going to work together, or that you're all going to kind of fight against each other, right? Like, Danganronpa characters are always inherently exaggerations. So if you look at Eito as less, oh, everyone's my best friend, and more like assuming the base nature of people is to work together, it makes a lot of sense. Like, it's just how that happens. I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Gaku is kind of, yeah. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. You're about the same tier, actually. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even a peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much as a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's... I hate him. Poor Shoma. Yeah, poor Shoma, but... oh my gosh. You're right. I don't hate him. I have very complicated feelings about people like this. Because it's just... cause, like, I get it, you know? Like, I get that mindset, but you can't let it become you. It's just... I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm too mean to Shoma. He just really annoys me. Because, like, I've both been in that position. I've seen people like that. And, like, just the idea of being in that place and just kind of adopting it as your identity, it's existentially terrifying to me. I hate it. It makes me so upset. It's just really suffering with really bad depression. Like, I know that, but there is a point where you're adding to it. Like that, and again, this is all based off of my experience and such, but like I truly do understand. But there is a point where you're adding to it. And like, if you're adding to it, then no one can help you. Then nothing can be done. Like, if it is so bad, like even, even if it is so bad to the point where like, everything is smothered in a cloud of darkness, there is always at least one singular point of light. And if you yourself are blinding yourself to that singular point of light, nothing can be done for you. And at that point, you are now just you're not even necessarily doing it consciously, but like when you do that, you just start pouring that on the people around you. And it bugs me. It bugs me, and he bugs me for that reason. It's just all the things that he is, you know? Like that this last bit was probably the least annoying that he has ever been. But you know, it is because they're being very honest with who his character is, and I'm like, it just, I want him to straighten up and try, you know? Because if you give into that, if you let that be you, then it wins, you know? Then the demon wins, and then there's no point to anything. Like, it... I have a lot of thoughts about that. We're gonna move on. I have a lot of thoughts about it, you know? Yeah. I get where Hiriko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. Don't kill yourself over it. Doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. And this is a similar thing where it's like, you are capable of exactly what you think you're capable of. And she's deciding to die rather than try something she thinks she can't do. It's yeah. A person who is dealing with depression can add to it by adding to it themselves, but there are also outside factors. But someone comes with a stereotype of a person dealing with depression who's giving in all the dark thoughts, and that makes himself seem like he's not worthy. Yeah, and it's like, I guess, okay, I'm gonna put the controller down. So to not go super deep into it, but to like kind of give the take from my perspective when I was there, like, it truly is a state of mind where, like, you know, you wake up every day and you wonder why. Like, you are smothered. Like, it's like the blanket of darkness. I heard one person uses like a metaphor. Like, it makes sense. Like, it is a black thing that is over everything. It colors how you see the world, how food tastes sometimes. Like, it's truly all encompassing. Like, it makes it seem like that's all there is. And like, it breaks my heart seeing that, because like, I've been there. Like, I know that it's not a thing. Like, you know, I am fortunate to, like, I am of the group of people who has experienced it, who can not. Like, there are some people who it's just a thing that's like a part of their life. Like, you know, this just happens in whatever way they deal with it. And like, you know, I always like, I feel so strongly for them, because like, you know, I have bouts. I go through things, and you know, it's awful. And like, I can't imagine like that being much more constant in my life than it is. And like, I know that there are people like that, but, and you know, maybe it's because I'm speaking from that position of like privilege or whatever, but like, you know, it being a dark blanket, you have agency still. Like, and this isn't even just about depression. Like, you have agency in every feeling you have and every experience you have, like, to decide how that's going to work for you. Like, you can choose to react a certain way, even if something's trying to push you in another direction. And it makes me really sad when I see people when I see people kind of just give up their choice, which is a choice in and of itself. And I feel like that's become so much more common. Yeah, I have thoughts that could be the tagline for my entire life and my entire everything. I don't know, it's just sad. And like, it bugs me. It rubs me the wrong way when I see Shoma doing it. Cause like, yeah, he's very much a caricature, kind of an exaggeration of that. And you know, it hits me right in the sense of like, why are you doing this to yourself? Stop doing this to yourself. Like, truthfully, you know, like, you can't be helped unless you want to be helped. Like, you have to choose to be willing to work, you know, like, you have to choose to be willing to do the thing. And if you're not making that choice, then you're choosing to swim down into it. And that is, you're choosing death at that point. Like, that's what it is. Like, maybe it's not an immediate death, but it's the slow death of 1,000 days. And like, that's not better. You're not making a choice. You're choosing to do nothing. And it hurts me to see that. Not to get too serious in my whimsical game about child soldiers. I think I must have been sitting here by mistake or something. It's probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there. You know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll be all... Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. See, and they don't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like, at least it'll all be over. No! Like, she is choosing to see herself as incapable, or to, like, remain incapable. And instead of confronting the scariness of all the things happening, she's just kind of letting it happen to her, which is choosing to die, directly choosing to die. Like, in this situation, she is choosing to be kicked out of the school and die instead of fight for herself. And, like, I don't say that from a position of someone who doesn't know what that's like. And we're talking about a cartoon character, and we're also talking about society. But yeah, she's giving up. I'm like, that's the thing. Don't do that. Like, the stereotype, like, it's not over, I didn't hear no bell, it's not over until you give up or whatever. That's true. Indomitable human spirit, the meme is real. It's not over until you give up. Like, so long as your brain is functioning, it's like a thing. But, like, if you were in this position, would you not be scared to fight a war? I would be terrified. And, like, everyone in game, everyone who is fighting is terrified. But, like, if it were me, I would be terrified. I would be scared to the point where I would barely be able to use, whatever weapon they put in my hands. But I wouldn't be willing to die because of that fear. I would probably, I'm going to freely say this, I would probably be among the people who weren't fighting at first, because I'd be too scared. Like, I think that I have that capacity for cowardice, because everybody does. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than her, but I would not choose to die. Like, if the choices are let myself die or give myself a chance, I would choose to give myself a chance every single time. Like, I've not ever been put in a situation where I was fighting monsters for my life. But I don't know. I feel very strongly about it because, like, I am someone who is on the other side of a lot of personal struggle, which has enlightened me to that simple truth of you make choice and then you just kind of go with it. But that's why I feel very strongly about it. 'Cause, like, I wish more people knew that, and I wish more people could know that without having to go through the stuff I went through to learn it. 'Cause it sucks. It sucks. And I don't like seeing people go through that. And it's just like, but if you don't make the choice that makes you go through it, you can gain the wisdom without having to go through the pain. And it sucks. It sucks. And I genuinely do feel very sad. Oh Lord. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. So what are you going to do? You used to be one of us, Mr. Outski. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. Join the military? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Are they going to try to kill Hiriko? Fine, keep your secrets. But there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. I would punch him for that. Like, that would actually piss me off. Like, it's one thing to be too afraid and just kind of passively, live within the shelter of the people who decided to fight. But, like, saying, oh, yes, do go bleed for me. Shut up. Like a pair of sock and buskin masks. I've never heard. I don't know what that is. Damn. Ain't a single one of them willing to fight. Not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiriko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi really had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf? This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiriko wants us to use these 5 days to convince them to join the fight. Well, yeah, because you have no alternates. Like, you need as many bodies as possible. Like, yeah, bodies that are just absorbing resources are a loss, but if any of us get wounded beyond our capacity to heal quickly, if we don't have extra troops. It's just us. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us all that time. We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. You should go fight her about it. If you see me riding in the corner, don't worry. I'm just taking notes. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. Maybe if you talked to them and learned how they were feeling and thinking, you could address those concerns. I can only imagine. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But what time is it, by the way? It's pretty close to the ending time, unfortunately. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? I've been waiting for someone to try that. Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. She does that makeup intentionally every day. I love her so much. So we gain their trust with food, and then try to It also does help that her hair is both of my favorite colors, and black. Black is also a great compliment. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turn toward me. Why? I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know, Darb, you'd only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even come up with my own excuse. Dude, that's crazy. The Darami slander is insane. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, you'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point. Huh? Would it? Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. I guess. Dang it! After all this nonsense we just started talking, that does mean I have to start with Shoma. I must confront my own demons. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Do I get to pick now? Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. I am so sorry to the Japanese for my mispronunciations of these names. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. The easiest to persuade would definitely be Gaku. And honestly, Gaku and Shoma might be the people to start with, because Tsubasa... So, alright. So, how I see it, the twins are untrustworthy, and honestly, we can't... I don't know what you're going to do about that. Gaku thinks we're out to get him, has a victim complex. So, if you can kind of turn that around, he'll probably change his tune. Shoma just thinks that he is unworthy of assisting us, and yeah, so I don't know, man, there's only so much you can do. You have to try and convince him to give himself a chance, which is possible. I don't know, it really depends on him. Tsubasa is just terrified. She is the most normal person, being told, here's a rifle, kiddo, you're now in the Marines. And that's going to be a little harder to overcome. And like I said earlier, the twins cannot be trusted. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. I mean, yeah, it's either easiest or hardest. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Don't! Plea isn't gonna work. Alright, we'll do the Tsubasa thing, and then that'll be where we end for tonight. I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Do I need to go get the food first? I'm just going to assume that I need to do that. Although, maybe I can just go to her room and it will hand wave it. I don't know. Just pointed to me that the guy... Yeah, he is the resident JoJo's reference, which is part of the reason I hate him so much. Hold on, let me pull up Gaku real quick. Yeah, he has the Jotaro hair, which makes him cool. And he's incredibly annoying, which makes him... less cool. Oh, he's the cooking one. And yeah, I know that he's gone through stuff, but just pisses me off. I thought you liked JoJo. Oh yeah, I love JoJo. The JoJo thing is what makes him cool. He is just extremely annoying, so I don't like him, which makes the JoJo's reference sad. But it's cool because we have kind of two This is not a JoJo's reference as much as I want it to be. I really want this to be the JoJo's reference, but the JoJo's reference is in fact Gaku. I think this is the first time that the JoJo's reference character has been a character I didn't like. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hirako again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hirako to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Guys, she's adorable and, like, really excited about the prospect of sandwiches. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. Man, she changed her tune real quick. What am I, a consolation prize? Dude, the eyes are so good. I love the art style in this game. When did an engine? Why is your room decorated? Mine's like a frickin' prison cell. The moment the door closed, she pounced on the sandwiches. Oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. Oh, right. She has been eating primarily primarily dry crusts of bread, huh? I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. Yeah, I've been there. It's not great. She must have been starving. Did you eat dry bread for like the 2 days before the military dictatorship happened? I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hirako banned you? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Moist bread. Yeah, moist bread is in bread that's not dry. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? You can ask for more than that. No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? What are you, my therapist? The reason you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. That's blunt. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but okay, just say yes. Just be honest. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. You can ask for more than moist bread, Tsubasa. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. I don't think she's a pacifist, but it might be that. Or okay. She's afraid of violence or has had violent experiences in the past which make her afraid of violence. Or, Grandpa told me that my machines had to be used to heal and not harm or something. That's a distant third. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But Fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Uh,
Tsubasa?
Hmm?
I can't keep it down. Oh, is it blood?
huh?
Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit. Huh?
Hey!
So I'm assuming she either gets sick or she like has some sort of blood weakness. Yeah, never mind. I was right.
Uh,
Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, she is always retching. I really wanted them to do a montage. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I turned the battlefield into a sea of vomit. Okay, alright. I'm going to give them a single pass, but this really cannot be a string of they're all just goofy quirky, you know? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got in your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh God, no. Oh dear. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. Dude, I would hate that. I hate throwing up so much. It's maybe my second least favorite sick response. Headache is number 1. Vomit is probably number 2. Honestly, it might just be those two. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. Uh-huh. Didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. Only could find out a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Excuse me. I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Yeah, ask the other guy with health things. That sounded better in my head. All right, just keep this between us, but I proceed to tell Eito everything about Tsubasa's, I don't know, social security number. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead.
Huh?
What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. This is... Yes. Sick bag? Like the ones they have on buses? I guess if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. What about using that? Yep, the Gift-O-Matic.
Oh.
Let's go. Yeah, if they don't have them here, then we just need to make them. I'm literally moving towards wrap-up. Yes, it's 9:56? It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the Gift-O-Matic. We're gonna build her a combat barf bag, and she's gonna get a secondary weapon. Fashionable sick pouch. Wild. Contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. I mean... Yeah, cool. A fashionable sick pouch! This is perfect! She's sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable... Do we have to dive out into the freaking maw to build a barf bag? Uh-huh. There are 4 other girls that you could ask. There is Darumi, Ima, and Hiruko. Wait, is that everyone? Are there 4 in total? Yeah, Hiruko, Darumi, Tsubasa. Oh, there are only 4. Crazy. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so we split up to gather the materials we need to make the sick bag. Now, where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. In order to persuade Tsubasa to join your cause, you'll need to give her a heartfelt gift. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need. Yeah. Give it everything you got. It's sick bag time. Anyway, this is where we are going to wrap up for the day. Or night, as it were. Hold on, let's rock and roll over to the. I had the thing open. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, fun video game. Fun video game indeed. I really hope that it's not. I'm gonna give them a pass. I'm gonna give them a preemptive if this is the like one overly goofy thing. Then I'm willing to let it go. I don't think it's gonna be that goofy. Like, you know, personal health struggles aren't really goofy. Jeez, my frickin' ear is drenched. Yeah, that's very uncomfortable. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I am very excited to play. And since I don't feel like jumping out of a window, we will in fact be streaming tomorrow. So that's exciting. We do need to say, what do you mean 17% of people don't get this far in the game? That's upsetting. Yeah, I do need to say, and this is a thing that, I mean, I guess this is the earliest point that I would have had to let y'all know about this. Next week, I will be gone. I will be gone next week, as I will be out of town. So there will unfortunately be no streams next week. I will look into doing an extra one. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I would like to try and make up at least one of them. I don't know if I'll be able to. Saying this again, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I will be able to. How dare you? Boo. Wait, what? Yes, I know. I'm sorry. You may throw your pitchforks and your onions and etc. I understand. Jeez, hold on about that. I'm so upset. We riot. I'm so sorry. But hey, at least if you riot, you might burn some of the trash off of the streets. I'm sorry. I don't know. I feel bad. I sometimes feel bad about taking every opportunity to make fun of American cities that I can. But also, I've been in multiple American cities, and I've liked 2 of them. How many have I been in, as opposed to the ones that I've liked? Hold on. I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been to at least 4. I feel like I've been to 5. Right? Yeah. I've been to Denver a couple times. I've been to Denver. Denver's great. I like Denver a lot. Okay, so that's a third one that I like. So I've liked 3 of them. One of them is extremely inconvenient, and the other one just feels oppressive and bad. And you know what's funny? I make fun of New York all the time. Longtime viewers know that I make fun of New York all the time. But like, I like New York. I like stuff in New York. I go to New York and there's always fun stuff there. But like, the city itself just feels so oppressive. It's like the city hates you for living there. And I don't get, and also, okay, granted, I have only been to Manhattan. And I know that that city is huge and way bigger than just Manhattan. So who knows? When you come back to New York, you should visit the Bronx. Trust me, I love it. I'm not going to go to the one place that I know is famous for being not great for people. New York is expensive. Yeah, there's that too. But like, I don't know. I feel like that's not New York specifically hates you for living there, and just cities in general hate you for living there. What do you mean? I don't know. I you know what's funny actually? I don't. That could just be a stereotype. That could be a stereotype. The Bronx is safe. See, I don't know. The way you said that feels like the whole "come outside, bro. We swear we won't jump you." We swear we're not going to jump you. But yeah, me when I lie. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, anyway, to get back on track, there will not be streams next week because I will be gone. I will be off world, out in the wild blue yonder, doing who knows what, who knows where. Come outside, bro. We won't jump you. Exactly. Which is another reason, by the way, that I generally don't like cities, because I'm just saying, you ain't getting jumped out. You ain't getting jumped in the suburbs. Freaking, little Timmy and his band of rascals who are all like in 8th grade, and they're like, "Come outside, we're not gonna jump you," and you just kind of disperse them with a hose because they're 8th graders and have no power. Yeah, whereas the equivalent to that is, you fight, I guess, bigger Timmy in the inner city, and they're all still in 8th grade, but they have freaking, they have weapons and combat experience. All right, Chicago. That's the other one that I've been into. So Chicago's fine. Wearing a Boston Red Sox hat, you may get jumped. Well, that's different in the suburbs. You probably get jumped for wearing the wrong sports team in any part of America, but that's not, Chicago's a wonderful place. I mean, okay, so I've been to Chicago a lot. I have family who live in Chicago, and like, yeah, Chicago's not. I was about to say Chicago's not that bad. It's not, but also I haven't been to the parts of Chicago that are that bad, so grain of salt. Tablespoon of salt, maybe a whole salt shaker on that, because it's not great. It's not. You don't get the reputation Chicago has accidentally. You don't get the reputation Chicago has without considering bringing dueling back so that you could arrest less people for drive-bys. That's an insane thing, by the way, that actually hold on, let me pull this up to make sure I'm not spreading misinformation. Chicago Mutual Combat. This happened in 2021, which is the most insane thing. No charges in deadly Chicago shootout due to mutual combat. It's the dumbest thing. So mutual combat, for those of you who don't speak law, is, I believe, what the legal status of dueling was back when you could duel people. And yeah, it's bad. The cops probably just shrugged again. Well, no, they got arrested. They just got released. Like, they got arrested and they were in the system, and the prosecutors released them. Like, the cops did their job. The cops were probably pissed about that too. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's a whole thing. Yeah, thank you. Please go ahead and snooze that since we're wrapping up here. But yeah, it's ridiculous. You don't get Chicago's reputation without earning it, and that I only brought that story up to illustrate that. Yeah, Chicago's got its problems, but like, it's nice, it's nice. It's nice, and that's the other thing, like, right, cities have nice stuff, and comparing Chicago to the other city I make fun of all the time, I would infinitely live in Chicago before I lived in New York. But like, I would also not want to live in Chicago, so there is that. This is not me saying you should live in Chicago. This is me saying I would rather live in Chicago than New York. Wow, the hate. Okay, which of these cities is famous for having a gigantic kung fu rat? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. Yeah. I'll wait. I'll wait. Yeah, New York, exactly. You know what Chicago's famous for? Human crime. Okay. Cool. Cool. Ain't R. Kelly from Chicago? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Which one is R. Kelly? Is he one of the ones who was like part of... Hold on. I definitely recognize this name. Oh, no, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. You don't gotta put that in my chat. I don't I don't want Twitch to strike me down. Yeah, he was one of those, which is unfortunate. NY ain't so bad now, huh? Okay. All right. Let's not go. First off, I'm not from Chicago. I don't know why you're acting like I'm repping my O Block hood or whatever. But like let's not go band for band with famous people to come out of city who are not great. Wasn't one of y'all's entire No, we're not doing that. Again, I'm rising above this. We're not doing that. No, my controller. I thought you were from Chicago. No. I have family who lives in Chicago, but I'm not from Chicago. I'm from Texas, yeah. Raised in Texas. I was not born in Texas, but I was raised in Texas. Raised in the best state in the United States of America. That's right, I got cowboy blood in my veins. I bleed barbecue sauce and I made a brisket. Gave me a Magnum for my second birthday. I shot 3 sparrows with a single bullet. According to SpongeBob, Texas are dumb. According to SpongeBob, sponges are sentient. Starfish can speak, and squids can play the clarinet. So, you know. Yeah. Wrap it up at it. Yeah. Okay. Now that I do need to go. So we'll move towards the end. But yeah. Thank you all so much for coming. We'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, that's the whole thing. Have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you all next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Dang, dang.